If you're looking for an AI grading tool, the hardest part is not finding one. The hardest part is knowing which one you can actually trust. Because not all AI graders are built for real K-12 classrooms. Some are good at essays, but struggle with worksheets. Some generate feedback, but don't give teachers enough control. Some look impressive in a demo, but fall apart when students upload handwritten work, mixed format assignments, or messy real classroom responses. And if you are a school leader, the questions get even bigger. Privacy, FERPA, integrations, pricing, support, and whether teachers will actually use it. So before you choose an AI grading tool, here are 10 things every teacher and school should check.
In this video, we will walk through the 10 essential factors to consider when choosing an AI grading tool for K-12 educators. This is not just about finding something that grades faster. The right AI grading tool should save time, of course, but it should also support high-quality feedback, protect student data, work with your classroom values and systems, and keep teacher judgment at the center. We'll also show examples of what this looks like inside GradingPal.
Choosing the wrong tool can create more work than it saves. A tool that only handles essays may leave you grading worksheets manually. A tool that cannot read handwriting well may force you to correct the AI before you even can grade it. A tool that does not connect with your learning management system may leave you copying scores by hand. And a tool that does not let teachers review and edit AI suggestions can create trust problems with students, families, and schools. The right tool should fit the way teachers actually work. The first thing to check is assignment versatility. K-12 teachers do not grade only essays. They grade worksheets, quizzes, exams, problem sets, science diagrams, presentations, oral responses, and creative projects. So the question is, can the AI grading tool handle the full range of work your students actually submit? A tool limited to one assignment type may be useful, but it will not solve the broader grading workload. For teachers, the best AI grading tool should support multiple subjects, grade levels, and assignment formats, not just polished typed writing. Second, check OCR and handwriting recognition. This matters, especially in elementary and middle school, where students' work is often handwritten, scanned, photographed, or submitted as a PDF. If the AI cannot read student work accurately, the grading will not be reliable. Look for a tool that can handle handwritten responses, scanned worksheets, diagrams, mixed question types, and real-world student submissions. Because classroom work is rarely perfect. Students cross things out, they draw diagrams, they write in margins, they submit photos. A useful AI grading tool needs to work with that reality.
Third, look at rubrics and standards alignment. Generic AI feedback is not good enough. Teachers need grading that matches their assignment, their expectations, their rubric, and often their school or state standards. A strong AI grading tool should let you create your own rubric, import an existing one, reuse rubrics from across assignments within GradingPal, adjust point values, and review criterion by criterion scoring. This is especially important for standards-based grading, writing instruction, science explanations, document-based questions, CER responses, and performance tasks. The AI should not decide what matters. Your rubric should decide what matters.
Fourth, check the quality of student feedback. Students don't just need a score. They need to understand what they did well, what they missed, and what to do next. Weak AI feedback sounds generic. It could apply to any student. Strong AI feedback is specific, tied to the student's actual work, connected to the rubric, and written in a tone that fits your classroom.
Look for a tool that gives teachers control over feedback style. Sometimes you want feedback that's more warm and encouraging. Sometimes you want it more rigorous. Sometimes you want it concise. Sometimes you want it more detailed. Sometimes you want it to be structured around each rubric criterion. Sometimes you want it structured around questions, like the Socratic style. Sometimes you want it targeted so you get inline feedback tied to the student's work. The best tools don't just grade faster. They help students revise, reflect, and grow. Fifth, and this is one of the most important factors, teacher control. AI should support grading. It should not replace professional judgment. Look for a tool where teachers can review every score, review the rationale, edit the feedback, add personal notes, and decide what students actually receive. This is especially important for higher stakes assignments. The safest workflow is not AI grades, teacher accepts. The safest workflow is AI suggests, teacher reviews, teacher decides. That is what keeps grading fair, accurate, and aligned with your classroom context. Sixth, check integrations. For many teachers, Google Classroom or another LMS is already the center of their workflow. So an AI grading tool should not create another disconnected step. Look for features like roster sync, assignment import, student submission workflows, and grade return. This matters because if you save time grading but lose time moving files around, entering scores manually, or managing information on different platforms, the tool has not really solved the problem. The best AI grading tool should feel like it fits naturally into how teachers already work.
Seventh, look for analytics and teaching insights. A score is useful, but it's not enough. Teachers need to know what the score means instructionally. Did students struggle with complex analysis and contextualization? Did they misunderstand vocabulary? Was reasoning the weak point? Does one rubric criterion cause most of the difficulty? A strong AI grading tool should help teachers see class-wide trends, individual student needs, rubric-level mastery, and progress over time. The goal is not just faster grading. The goal is better teaching decisions after grading. Eighth, check pricing. For individual teachers, the question is, can I try this without risk? For schools, the question is, can this scale across a department, grade level, or district? Look for transparent pricing, clear limits, reasonable free options, and plans that make sense as usage grows. Be careful with hidden submission limits, unclear overage costs, or plans that look affordable but become expensive once teachers actually use the tool at scale. A grading tool should reduce stress, not create budget surprises. Ninth, privacy and security are non-negotiable. This matters for both teachers and school leaders. Before using any AI grading tool, check how student data is handled. Does the tool clearly explain its privacy practices? Does it address FERPA? Does it avoid training models on student work without permission? Does it provide secure upload and storage? Can school leaders review data processing terms? This is especially important because AI tools in schools raise real privacy and governance questions. Education privacy organizations recommend that schools add AI-specific considerations into their app vetting process rather than treating AI tools casually. If a tool is going to handle student work, it has to earn trust. 10th, check ease of use and support. Even the most powerful tool fails if teachers find it confusing. Busy teachers do not need another platform that takes weeks to learn. Look for a clean interface, guided setup, reusable templates, fast onboarding, responsive support, and training resources for schools. The tool should feel like it removes friction. It shouldn't add another thing to manage. If teachers can upload an assignment, add a rubric, review feedback, and return work without a steep learning curve, adoption becomes easier. So before choosing an AI grading tool, use this checklist. Can it handle the assignment types you actually want to grade? Can it read handwritten and scanned work? Can it grade against your rubric and standards? Is the feedback specific and useful? Does the teacher stay in control? Does it work with your LMS? Does it turn scores into teaching insights? Is pricing clear? Is student data protected? And will teachers actually use it? If the answer is yes across these areas, you are much more likely to choose a tool that saves time without sacrificing quality, fairness, or trust.
GradingPal was built specifically for K-12 teachers who need more than a generic AI grader. It supports multiple assignment types, rubric-aligned grading, personalized feedback, teacher review, Google Classroom workflows, and analytics that help turn scores into teaching actions. The goal is not to replace teachers. The goal is to reduce repetitive grading work so teachers can spend more time on judgment, instruction, and student support. If you are evaluating AI grading tools for your classroom, school, or district, visit www.gradingpal.com and try GradingPal for yourself. And subscribe to the GradingPal channel for more practical videos on AI grading, student feedback, classroom analytics, and teacher productivity.